What up, world? I'm Steve. You guys are the Crypto Crew, and this is where we keep crypto simple and easy to understand. Today's video is a crazy one. Bitcoin is approaching a death cross, but we do have good news. Before we get into the video, quick 10 seconds about myself. I fell in love with the stock market at 16. By the time I was 26, I quit my high paying job because I wanted to be my own boss and I really wanted to follow my own passion. Here we are 6 years later, and I'm blessed that I've been my own boss since that day, and I'm incredibly passionate about teaching you about crypto and keeping it simple. That's why I created the class series. Those are linked below in the description, and they have been a massive success, and I feel so blessed. But more about the classes at the end of the episode. Now, before we jump into the video, I gotta give a special shout out to our community here, the Crypto Crew. You guys are incredible. I love you guys. If you guys are new here, we welcome you into our crew. You definitely want to subscribe right now. Almost 21,000 subscribers. So hit that button right now. And everybody, turn on that bell to get the fresh new videos. Now, even though I'm in a fresh pink blazer, I'm not your financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Now, let's jump right into the good stuff, guys. Bitcoin is approaching a death cross. We're going to learn three things in today's video. The first thing that we're going to learn about that's going to help you now and moving forward in crypto, the first thing you're going to learn is what is a death cross and why is that important. So we have it circled here. What it basically is a really horrible sign that tells us that a bear market is officially underway, and that we don't want to see that. But I did tell you that we do have bad news. This is the bad news, but we also have good news. So you guys see that on this chart, we've got three lines. As we always do, if you guys are new to charting like we're doing here, this is called Coinigy. This is linked in the description as well. And to my students, you guys will have access to this. I'm going to save this under Bitcoin Death Cross. So you guys will all have this to all my intermediate students. Now, we've got three lines. Green is 50-day moving average, the blue is 100-day, and the red is a 200-day. In simple terms, a death cross is when the 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day. Again, it means bear market. For anything that has a chart, this is used in traditional stock market trading, and it's been used forever. And the first question you may be asking yourself is, Steve, has this ever happened before? Has Bitcoin ever crossed with the 50-day and 200-day? Yes, it's only happened twice, and I'm going to show you when. And it's been quite a while since it's happened. So we're going to go here. We're going to expand this out. Boom. Now, this is Bitcoin in 2013 when we had the big run up and we had a bear market. It crossed here. You can see that the green line crossed the red line first right here, and it did so for 3 to 4 months and then crossed back over momentarily before it crossed again, and it stayed below. The green line stayed below the red line for a year. So we went into a bear market here for, a year and a few months after this happened. So this is it's pretty substantial. Let me go back to the current day chart, and you can see how close we are to crossing. So you have this green line, the 50-day is approaching the red day. But I did tell you that we do have some good news, and we'll get to that momentarily. So going forward, be very aware of when the 50-day crosses the 200-day on Bitcoin or on anything. So that is called a death cross. Now, let's talk about what a golden cross is. A golden cross is after we have a death cross. So we have a death cross. If this 50-day were to go below the 200-day, that is a death cross. When that 50-day crosses back over on top, it's called a golden cross. It's one of the best times to ever purchase anything, okay? And I'll show you when that signal would have told us here in 2013. So again, we had this death cross, and the first time was a few months, and the second time was a little over a year. But when did this signal tell us to get back in? Right here. You can see on November 1st, 2015, when Bitcoin was at, it told us when Bitcoin was at $282 that we just, so you guys see this green line dips below. When it crosses back above, that's called a golden cross. That's the second thing we're learning today. So we've got a death cross, really bad, golden cross. When that 50-day crosses back above, it's a hell of a buy signal, incredible buy signal. And it would have told us to buy Bitcoin when it was at like 275, and it went from 275 on an absolute bull run for a few years. So it's one of the best buy signals you can have. So stay tuned for that. But let's get to the good news. I told you guys we had bad news, and you're also going to learn some things. So we already learned two things, what a death cross is and a golden cross. And I'm going to share with you guys the good news as well as one more learning lesson that you guys can take with you. So I told you guys, as we move through this crypto space, I'm here to teach you. I'm not a normal YouTuber that just throws a bunch of information. Oh, this coin's going to the moon, and this coin, you'll be a millionaire in 5 seconds. That's not how we roll here. All my videos are meant to learn something useful. So I want to share with you a third thing you're going to learn, and that coincides with our good news. So I mentioned in some of our other videos, as we move forward as the crypto crew, I have some really cool charting tools to share with you. One of them is right here. It's called Stochastics RSI. So this green guy in the middle, that's our RSI. We already looked at this chart, you know, the 50-day, the 100-day, and the 200-day. We already are confirmed that this is the RSI. This is the Stochastics RSI. Let me explain this in simple terms because that's what I do. Simple terms. Picture a rocket right now, like Elon Musk shooting up a rocket. When the rocket goes up into outer space, it's pretty fast. But as it turns to fall back down, it doesn't go up super fast and turn super fast and come back down super fast. No, that's not how rockets work. Rockets go up, and then as they're reaching their peak, their pinnacle, they slow down. The momentum slows down, and as it turns, it's slowing, and as it starts falling, it's slowly, and then it picks up momentum and goes faster. The Stochastics RSI measures exactly that, momentum. So the momentum in the price movement is measured in this indicator. That means as the price is rising, this indicator will tell us the momentum before. Let me give you an example. You can see that this chart, the stochastics are measured kind of similarly to the RSI. Anytime the stochastic is over 80, we've got some problem with the momentum. We don't have a lot of momentum left, and we're about to dip down to the downside. And these indicators tell us way before the price moves. These are momentum indicators before the price moves, which is really cool. So when Bitcoin was having this huge run up, the stochastics was yelling at us and telling us to sell back when Bitcoin was at 17,000. And the stochastics were loud and clear. Guys, we are out of momentum. We are about to turn, which again, I love this indicator. I've been waiting a long time to share this indicator with you. Today is the day. So this was the third thing that we're going to learn. But I told you we have some good news. All right, let's just go over a couple more indicators with the stochastics. Again, the stochastics, when it gives above 80, it's yelling at us that the momentum is about to shift. When it gets up to 90 or near 100, it's a loud scream. So it told us that when Bitcoin got up to around 12,000. All right, when we tried to break through that resistance, the stochastics was like, hey guys, we're out of momentum, we're about to dip down. And it did it again. We dipped down and we came back up and touched 95 again when we basically double topped up here. And the stochastics RSI was yelling at us, guys, we're out of momentum, we're about to dip down. And we did in a fair way. So the stochastics right now, if we zoom in on what's happening, maybe that looks confusing. Right now, we're at the bottom. So anything below 20 is we've got no momentum but the upside. So right now, I told you guys we have good news. There's two pieces of good news. One, the RSI is pretty oversold. We basically bottomed out at this support level that we've been forming. On top of that indicator saying, hey guys, we're a little bit oversold, so we don't have a lot of room to go down, because what we're trying to figure out is, can this green line pass the red line right now? Are we going to have a death cross? So the good news is, it appears, according to the charts, that it's not going to happen in the short term, whether it's today or tomorrow or the next couple days. It shouldn't happen in the next couple days because we're oversold and because the stochastics RSI is telling us that our momentum is super low, that we're due for a movement up. So the stochastics is down here at 10. When it's below 20, we're out of momentum and we're going to be on our way up. So according to these indicators, we could avoid this death cross. So that was the good news. We'll see how the charts play out. It's a little bit early to tell. I drew these lines out with the green and the red to guesstimate according to their current momentum when they would cross, and it could be up to a week from now. So we'll see if they cross or how long they cross or what's going to happen. We're going to pay a close eye as to how this plays out. Very important. But we got to learn 3 things today: death cross, golden cross, stochastics RSI. Great day. And again, the good news is it doesn't appear that this is going to happen right now, but we're going to keep our close eye on it. Now, before I let you guys go, I want to cover a few more important things. So one of them is, I told you guys at the beginning that we've got 2 class series that are linked below in the description. And there are 2. One is a beginner class. That's for anybody that's super new to crypto. You just wish you were more comfortable. You wish you understood how to send and receive transactions. You wish you knew how to keep your Bitcoin safe in a wallet. You just wanted to be more comfortable. That's the beginner series. That's for you. For the intermediate, this is the top selling series. This is if you realize you made some bad buys in crypto and you just wish you had a better strategy of when to buy, when to sell, what to buy, and you just wish you knew more about charts. The intermediate series is for you. Those are linked below. As soon as you pay with debit card, credit card, or PayPal, you get emailed all the material to start today. And also, you can pay with crypto if you email me. My email is in below. And the last thing I want to share with you guys is the classes have been incredible. The feedback is phenomenal. But more importantly, we have an incredible community of all the Crypto Crew students, everybody that's been in the classes. We have a private chat group. We help each other all the time, all day, every day, talking crypto, and it's a very special community. So shout out to you guys that are in the community. It's growing every day, and you guys are awesome. So we would love to welcome you in. All the information is below. If you have questions, just email me. And I also want to mention that I have my Twitter below. If you guys just have a question, you're like, man, I just wish I knew this about crypto. It seems like a silly question. There are no silly questions. Write to me on Twitter, and I'll get you an answer. So hope you guys are beautiful, having a great day. We're going to keep a close eye on what happens with this death cross and we'll keep a close eye on the stochastics RSI. Have a great day, everybody. Peace and love to the crypto crew. Oh, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button and turn on that bell, everybody. Make sure that bell is on so you get those fresh new videos. All right, everybody. Fist pound. Peace and love to the crypto crew.